Nice. Frosty Cold Mountain Dew from our sponsors of this week.
Our sponsor this week, Mountain Dew. If you want to act like a 14-year-old who is way better at video games than I am, drink yourself some Mountain Dew.
I feel a Kyle joke coming.
Oh, of course. Everyone.
No, that's Munster. My bad.
Monster is Kyle?
Yeah, Munster's Kyle and punching holes in walls.
What are you saying?
Munster?
It sounds like you're saying...
Munster.
No, it's not Munster. It's not the cheese.
Monster?
Monster.
You got a Munster under the bed. Munster.
Munster?
Yeah.
You got a slice of cheese under the bed? Who's afraid of that?
I've always said Munster. Here we go. Here we go. Let's wrong with this one. How do you say ruined?
Ruined?
Yeah, ruined.
Roined?
You ruined it.
Roined?
Yep, ruined. R-O-I-N-E-D. That's how I say it. I have to legit slow myself down to say ruined if I'm talking to you. If I say like, damn it, Austin, you ruined it. I have to, yeah. And what's worse, the way I say ruined or ruined, and I have to legit slow myself down to say it correctly.
Where are you from?
My mom is from Virginia, and I swear to God, my sister says it too.
Yeah.
And we both think that it came from my mother.
Yeah.
And because my sister came down to visit one time, and she's in the kitchen at the house, and she's like, Alan, you ruined it. And I look right at my wife, and I'm like, oh my God, my sister says it too. So I think we learned it from my mother.
Yeah.
Just passed down, you know.
Because I mean, there's the regular ones like Warsh.
My stepdad says Warsh. He's from Washington.
Yeah.
So Warsh.
Toilet. Yeah.
Wednesday.
What?
He says D. Wednesday, Tuesday. Yeah. He says D, as if it was like D-E-E, you know, instead of day.
Instead of day?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yep. So, anyway, there you go. Have fun with that one.
Anyway, welcome in, motherfuckers. This is the Stache and Beard Fitness Show. We talk about fitness every once in a while.
And we lift, so I mean, we're fit-ish.
Yeah, fit-ish.
Fit at all.
No. My wife's fit. She does CrossFit. So she's fit. We're at, no. I got roasted on air about how I...
Jesus, man.
But, dude, I told Mike... that, I'm going to do more cardio. And what I meant was, I'm going to go for walks. Like, I'm going to get steps in, sort of thing. And Mark Daniels, who has lost a bunch of weight, runs like 50 miles a week. And he's like, Austin, what are your goals with this? And I'm like, just to get steps in? He's like, how far do you go? I don't know, 2 miles? And how long? I don't know, an hour and a half? And I'm like, and they're like, You walk, and I'm like, yeah, I walk. I listen to a podcast, and I just get more steps in than I otherwise not.
Yeah,
that counts.
Isn't it? So everybody's version of cardio is whatever. If you're a runner, go run. I referenced him last week with Jim Windler, but his biggest thing was walks. And me and my boy Coop, every time we did a workout, we get done whatever day. 2 mile walk on the treadmill. How fast could you get rid of 2 miles?
Yeah.
And we did it roughly 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But we'd hike the incline up on the treadmill and just walk for 2 miles. How fast could you walk 2 miles? And generally, about half an hour was what we trucked, which I think is pretty average, 15-minute mile on a walk, but whatever.
Yeah. Mine is slow for a couple reasons. Number one, I'm fat. Like, I'm big. I'm bigger, and so jogging hurts.
I understand.
And so I'm not into it. I'll walk or I'll do sprints, which is weird, but I'm not going to sprint a mile.
Yeah.
I'll do short sprints or I will walk. I'm not doing the in-between. The in-between thing hurts me too much.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So,
and that was anybody who sprints a mile anyway outside of Olympians, but
right. Yeah, exactly.
No, I'll waddle a mile.
That was something that I've picked up from Juji Mufu, the YouTuber. He and Tom, after meals, go for a 10-minute walk, and so to help digestion and that sort of thing.
Stan Efferding is big on those too.
Yeah.
Yep. He'll do his 10 talks.
Yeah.
Where he goes on a 10-minute walk and talk and makes a podcast or makes a YouTube video.
Yeah.
So the same concept.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But you're getting active. You're doing your cardio.
Yeah.
What'd you say his name? Dan? Dave? 50 miler?
Yeah. Mark Daniels.
Way off.
His last name's Daniels. Oh, my friend Euphrates.
So can we real quick? And I was thinking about it because I pulled up the webpage. Euphrates, I don't know why it made me think of Ewok.
Okay.
Seeing you today on the squat, dude. I swear to God, I looked up and somebody said some shit, and I was like, that motherfucker looks like something. And I was like, Star Wars, which is so funny because I am not a Star Wars fan at all. And I went to go type in Ewoks, and I was like, that mother looks just... It was the way you had your hoodie, every fucking thing. I was like, fuck yeah.
I'll send our executive producer the video of the squat. But, like, I have never seen Star Wars, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
So I trust you. Yeah, I get that response all the time.
Everybody, especially now with Mandalorian and the baby Ewok, and everybody's into
Baby Yoda.
it. Yoda. What'd I say? Ewok.
Yes.
If I tell people I'm not into it, like they lose their shit. And I'm like, no, I don't know. I've just never been into it.
My family never watched it, and then on top of that, I have picked up a love for hearing people say, "How have you never watched Star Wars?" And then they give their opinion on what order you should watch it in.
Yeah.
And I love that because I'm not going to watch it because this is too much damn fun watching you go, well, there's the wrong with this, and I've picked up just enough to be like real asshole about it, really irritating. Like, oh, what about the prequels? And they're like, let me tell you about the prequels. Yeah. This is insane. And I'm like, all right,
I don't have enough time in my life to watch 9 3-hour movies.
Absolutely not.
I gave Lord of the Rings, the very first one. I gave it my time and attention. It was actually really good. Couldn't read the books because God forbid if I read a book when I was younger. And I was like, oh, let me watch this movie. And the first one was really good. But then they're like, movie 2, 3 hours. I was like, no, man, I'm good.
Yeah. I love those
too,
movies.
Yeah, I tried. Then the Hobbit came out. They're like, oh, let's split this up into 3-3-hour movies, and I'm like,
that one didn't make sense to me. I haven't seen the Hobbit. I read it when I was young. That one, but the trilogy for Lord of the Rings makes sense because it's 3 books. The Hobbit doesn't make sense because it's 1 book that they split into 3 movies. Yeah. And I'm like,
I think for dramatic effect and also to take our money,
Absolutely.
And maybe to stretch the movie. Could you remember did you ever watch the cartoon?
No.
Oh, dude, there's a Hobbit cartoon. I think I have it at the house. Yeah.
There's a Hobbit cartoon?
Yep. It's like a 70-minute cartoon, but and the book is obviously way smaller than the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Right.
But that's the only thing I can think of is to keep it up with whatever they did with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But take our money,
Absolutely.
But
yeah. Wow, we went. I love how we.
I don't remember what we started with.
I don't know either.
Ewoks, Star Wars. And
we started with Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, that's right. Kyle and I don't know. Munster.
That's it. Yeah,
Who the f says Monster?
Everybody.
Monster?
Monster.
Like M-A-H-N. I know how Munster is spelled, but I'm going to say how I say it.
Yeah.
But y'all say it like M-A-H-N-S-T-E-R?
Yeah. Make an O sound. So there's
O.
Monster.
So there's
O.
Monster.
Every vowel can be said 2 ways.
Yeah.
There's O and there's ah. O, ah. Well, now I can't think straight.
I know
it's
what
been
you're
a while
at.
since I've.
I know what you're getting at.
How do you pronounce phonics?
Phonics.
Okay, so you said it correctly.
Yeah.
But
I've just always said Munster, so like there's a Munster under the bed. But I don't think even how you spell Munster cheese, I would be like Munster. I wouldn't say that.
M-E-U.
Is it E-U?
U-E.
Whatever.
All I know is that Munster cheese is 80 calories as compared to the 110 calories per slice for everything else.
No fucking clue how you know that, but
it's my go-to cheese.
But your app you talked about last week. Good job on keeping track of your calories.
Yeah, absolutely. The Carbon Diet app.
Yeah. No, I thought about it. I watched the video of our podcast last week when you asked me, and I'm like, no, I'm an intuitive eater. Like I thought about it. I was like, oh, you know what? Like that was a bullshit ass answer. Let me keep track of my calories for Austin. I didn't jot one thing down. I didn't. Like I go and I eat, and I'm like, no, that's too many calories. Oh, this. Oh, too many and I just intuitively kind of gravitate to what I know the day needs. So I tried.
I'd love to see what you eat in a day.
So you know what? I'm gonna let's do it. I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
It's gonna suck. I'm gonna do it and see what I take in.
Yeah.
And I'll jot everything down. I'll do all 4 numbers: calories, carbs, proteins, fats.
Then we'll compare.
Yeah, we'll just see.
All right.
But yeah, cool. I legit did think about doing it, and then I was like, this, just go grab something. So, or I'll look at the menu and I'll be like, no, that's too fatty.
Yeah.
I love pasta.
Yeah.
But then I think, okay, sauces, buttery sauce. So I think about that shit. I'm like, oh, what'd the whole day have? Can I? Yeah. But I don't get all bent out of shape about it and be like, oh, let me go on my 2-mile walk because I don't, you know what I mean? I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Dude, I love Bonza chickpea pasta. I've really gotten into like pasta alternatives.
I was gonna say it's not pasta.
It's not pasta. It's an impasta.
Oh.
Yeah!
Joke.
Woo!
Gnocchi.
Give me the belt.
Do you think do you classify gnocchi as pasta?
No, that's a potato.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they call it potato pasta.
They do.
Yeah,
It's like,
but I'm like,
but it's
you're not-
it's not though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But you're just so used to saying, hey, it's pasta.
Right.
But
So-
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
I eat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So
How's
I don't
your-
know about chickpea pasta.
Chickpea pasta's good. I mean,
I like hummus.
you'll
which
like
is- which is chickpeas.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
like chickpea pasta.
Bummers.
Yeah, same thing. Same, yeah.
Yeah, dear
You'll like
God, which
chickpea
one?
pasta.
Both.
That is
Just, yeah.
both.
I knew where he was going with that.
I'm so naive. I was thinking of the vehicle.
Yeah. A whole Nebraska boy.
Yeah. My mom will be proud of that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. There you go, Austin's mom. You raised a good kid. To my mom, I apologize. I'm just a piece of shit.
Have you noticed?
Mooers enough in Nebraska.
What'd you say? They call them what?
Mooers.
Mom Moors.
We got the calf.
Ah, God. I swear to God. Please, let's never call them that. I don't ever want to ask for that when I go to Nebraska.
No. There's a reason why I put on all my Instagram things whenever I post a video of us that I put Mom NSFW.
Oh, yeah.
I put it right away because even if like I'm just talking in like to my brother when I'm back home, and if I say crap, she'll be like, language. And I'm like,
Your mom does that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Crap is or sucks. She hates the word sucks. Hates
So,
it.
My mom, when we would make jokes, like I talk very open in front of her, like F-bombs, whatever the hell, she would laugh, like, and then she'd catch herself, and she's like, I'm so terrible. So I'm egging you on. She's like, I really shouldn't be laughing at this.
Right.
And then she would continue laughing.
Yeah.
But she would stop and then like give me a small lecture and then continue on. But like, yeah. It was never any of that language crap. Like there were certain words that we knew not to say around her, but F-bombs, we let those things fly.
Yeah.
She didn't cuss, she didn't swear, she didn't do any of that stuff. But yeah, she would laugh and then catch herself and be like, I'm such a terrible mom. I shouldn't be egging this on. And this is me as a grown man also. This isn't me as a kid.
Yeah.
This is me as an adult where, what are you going to do about
We're
it
like
anyway?
we're adults here.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can handle this kind of language.
Yeah, no, and she'd still be laughing and be like, I'm egging you on, I'm a horrible mom. And I'm like, Mom, I'm 31.
Yeah,
What are
come
you
on
going
now.
to do?
Listen, you did your job.
Yeah.
I'm fine. All right.
Yeah, no, that's exactly like. And my sister, her biggest thing with my sister was that the F-bomb was very unladylike.
Yeah.
And the next word out of my sister's mouth was F***.
Nice.
And just to say it, like stick it to my mom, like, hey, how's that for ladylike?
Yeah.
So hopefully my sister catches wind of this podcast and gets to see that story.
Yeah, definitely. What's our timeout, executive producer?
14 minutes.
Okay, all right. That's a pretty solid opening segment. Real quick, let's talk about how our training went this week.
Yeah.
So Wednesday's bench press day, Sunday squat day. We just finished up Sunday squat day when we're recording this. For bench day, us raw guys had the football bar.
Yep, Swiss bar, yeah.
Yeah, Swiss bar, and I worked up to 365 on it, and it kept slipping out of my left hand.
Yeah.
I was having a lot of problems with that.
And I
But
believe y'all are on the bar that's actually on the white rack. For all y'all out there, you can't see it. We got three different Swiss bars, but the bar y'all had is a lot narrower
yeah,
than our other bar.
Yeah.
And it has a tendency to do that, so you got to work on grip position, hand position.
Yeah.
So
I kept going, and it would go great off the bottom half, and then it would just start to go, and Ray caught it like 3 or 4 times because I'm like, I can do this,
yeah,
but I got it on the last one, and I like was swearing at it the whole time. I'm like, you girl. This was it. Ricky goes, it went down, and then you basically said "fuck you" and kept going. And I'm like, yeah, that's what happened.
that's what happens to half the lifts.
How's your bench day?
It was good. 9 wheels again to a 2 board.
Yeah.
Trying to break this shirt in and listen to it, learn it.
Yeah.
Me and Dale. Trying to really push this shirt. I'm not going to make shirt changes up to this next meet I'm planning on doing. So got it down, pressed it faster. So 865 is the total weight on that.
There you go.
So a lot smoother this week, and I think we're going to attempt for a double, maybe down to a one bar. We just got to see what I feel like coming in Wednesday.
Nice.
So,
and then squats today, we went against gray and orange bands for about 240-ish.
So yeah, you do the math on the Elite FTS chart. Where we stand is roughly 225 to 240 pounds, and then height differences for everybody. So me and Chad, right when we were getting set up, we called it 225.
Yeah, I worked up to. I think you ended up saying I got up to 535.
So that's plate weight and 225, 240 in band, which would have been a huge PR for you, 40 pound PR.
Yeah.
So, and you didn't know that going into the first attempt, and you were so close to getting past halfway.
Yeah.
And then we took it, and then when I called you back, I was like, dude, give it another crack. I think we had a little too much lag time.
Yeah.
Between sets. So, but it would have been 535 on your back for a nice solid PR.
Which I can pick 530. I can pick up to like 800.
You picked it. You picked it amazing. I thought it was going.
It comes from strongman. I can walk 800 pounds because I can. You want me to squat that?
Yeah. No.
You want me to move it from here to here? Put a bar under it. I'll get it there.
Yeah, and that's the thing between static events and moving events. And great thing I like about strongman. You have people who are great static lifters, and you have great mobile lifters or moving event lifters. And some people, great on the yoke, they're great on the farmers, they're great on the sandbags. You get them to a deadlift or a squat, and they're terrible.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute, I can run 8. Why can't I squat 5?
Right.
Well, musculature, obviously, and strengths and weaknesses and stick points and all that type of stuff. But you may just be a better moving athlete than you are a static. So we would bring you back.
Well,
and work
it comes
on static.
from the Nebraska farm, growing up, carrying shit around.
Well, I mean, farm boy strength,
It's
farmers carry is literally called, such because of the idea of the buckets of milk and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
it's easily my best.
Yeah.
That's one of my best events.
Like we got guys, they're great static lifters, deadlift, squat, press. Horrible movers for whatever reason, coordination and left side, right side strength, and balance.
Yeah, balance is huge. With that.
Tons. You need it, and both sides, moving and static. So
yeah. How was your squat day?
Absolutely amazing. Yeah, seriously. I took 1,005 at the top, and I haven't had a grand on my back in almost a year. What's today? 17th, 16th, almost to the day. So today was a huge milestone.
Good.
So Dylan's doing a good job. I don't know if he knows he's doing it or whatever. He's pushed me 2 weeks in a row on squats and pulls.
Yeah.
Getting under me in a good way, underneath my skin to push me and motivate me. So today was because of him. But it just felt good to get that back on. So 785, 220 in band, put me at 1,005, and I got it. So it was little emotional coming out of the bar, but in a good way. You know? So it felt good to have it and get back. And I've watched my name slowly creep up. It's taken me a year, but slowly creep back to the bottom of the board. So that was nice today. I kept looking. I was like, man, I'm like 3rd or 4th. Like this feels good.
Yeah.
I think 4th out because I went Dylan, then Buddy, and then CJ.
Yeah.
So no, it was good today. I owe that to the whole crew. So it's been a good fight to get back. So felt good today.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
So when we come back, we're going to talk about what gym you should go to for your goals. We're going to talk about that in the next. If you're listening on the podcast, it's coming up next. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll be out on Wednesday. So we will see you then.
Later.